So guys, I'm working with the waist round of 28 and my skirt length is 16. Okay, so measure your waist round and the length of how long you want your skirt to be. So for a 720 degrees circle skirt, you're going to divide your waist round by 12, and this 12 is constant for all sizes. And when you are done with dividing your waist round by 12, you're going to add your zip allowance, okay? So my waist round is 28, which is what I have here. Divided by 12, I have 2. It's like 2.333. So just approximates, I have 2, plus my 1-inch zip allowance, I have 3. Then how long should my fabric be after folding? You're going to add this 3 that you got here. Sorry, you're going to add whatever you have here to your skirt length, okay? So for the length of my fabric, I am going to do 3 plus 16, which is 19. So my fabric has to be 19 inches long on fold or after I finish folding. So for my waist length, I have 3 inches, and for my fabric length, I have 19 inches. So guys, the first thing you want to do is to measure out your fabric length. So what I have for mine is 19. Then I'm going to add extra 1-inch allowance and then fold. So guys, there are 2 ways to cut out your 720 degrees circle skirt. This is the first method that I'm trying to show. So we are going to fold this exactly the way we fold when we want to cut our 360 degrees circle skirt, okay? So I've done my first folding, and then I'm going to go ahead and measure again to make sure I have up to that 19 and also extra for my hem allowance. Then I'll go ahead and fold again for the second time, the other way, the opposite way. And that way I have folded into 4 now. Now this is the normal way you fold when you want to cut your 360, okay? Then the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and take your measurement starting from the length. So you remember that for my length, what I have is 19. So I'm going ahead to just take, I think I'm taking 21 inches there. So like extra 2 inches for hemming allowance, okay? And then when I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and take for the waist. What I have for my waist is 3 inches. So I'm just marking 3 inches round. And also remember, you make sure that your tape rule is on that pointed edge as you take your measurements. And then when you are done, go ahead and cut this out. Then you're going to cut this in 2 places, okay? So a 720 degrees circle skirt is just 360 degree circle skirts into 2 places, okay? 360 plus 360 is 720. Do you understand? So a 720 degree circle skirt is just cutting your 360s into 2, but using the calculation for a 720 degrees circle skirt. Please don't use the calculation for a 360 to cut into 2. You're going to be having a large waist. Like when you are done cutting everything out, it's going to be too big for your waist. So use the calculation for a 720 to cut 2 times, okay? Then guys, this second method is to show you how to cut 2 full circles at the same time. Yes, you can cut 2 360 degree circle skirts at the same time. So you want to go ahead and fold, but unfold this first fold. Your fabric length must be like double. Let me say my fabric length is 19 inches, okay, from the calculation. So I've done the first folding now, and I'm going to make sure I have up to 38, which is the double of 19. So you can see I have up to 38 there. Then I have like some extra for hemming allowance, okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and fold again. Now this way, I have gone ahead to divide that 38 into 2. So I have 2 foldings. One is 19, the second one is 19 again. So that way, when I go ahead and cut this, I have 2 circles. So you see, this is the first fold. This is the first fold. From here to here is 19. This is the second fold. From here to here is also 19. Then when you are done, go ahead and fold the opposite side. Okay? Now this method, when we are done, you would see what we have. We're going to be having 2 full circles at the same time. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my length, making sure that my tape rule is placed on that edge as I move round, okay? And make sure you are cutting you're taking your measurement from one closed edge to the other closed edge, okay? So I'm taking 20 inches, that is like plus 1 inch hemming allowance, so that's 19. And then for the waist, I'm going ahead to take 3 inches for my waist, and I'm going to mark that round. Then don't forget to add like 0.5 inches for your band allowance, okay? So you can see I'm going ahead to add extra 0.5 inches on there for my band allowance. Then I'll just go ahead to cut this out and you would see what it is looking like. So guys, when we go ahead and open this, you will see that we have 2 full circles. This looks really, really beautiful. Can you see? We have 2 full circles. So, I mean, if you want to like save time, this is the best way. And this might be a limitation if you are cutting like, you know, a long skirt or a full gown. You may want to cut it one, like you cut one circle first and then cut the second circle. But I mean, if you're making like a peplum top and you want to cut your peplum or like a short skirt, you know, you can do this at the same time and save your time. So you want to go ahead and open, you know, one side on each of the circles because we are going to be joining this together to make a full skirt. So I'm just using my pin to, you know, join the 2 circle skirts together. And here we have our 720 degrees circle skirt, which is 2 360 degrees circle skirt. Okay. Now you can see how full and beautiful this looks. So guys, for a 1080 degrees circle skirt, I'm working still with a waist round of 28 and skirt length of 16. Okay. So I'm going to, whatever you have for your waist round, you are going to divide by 24 and add your zip allowance. My waist round is 28. 28 over 24, I have 1. It's like 1 point something, but in approximate, I have 1. Plus 1 inch for my zip allowance, I have 2. Then for the length of my fabric after folding, I'm going to do this plus my skirt length. So 2 plus 16, I have 18. So after folding, my fabric should be at least 18 inches long after folding, okay? For my waist length, I have 2 inches, and for my fabric length, I have 18 inches. Now, guys, please, I'm going to be using a paper to illustrate this, okay? So now to cut your 1080, you want to first of all go ahead and fold your fabric the way we just did for a 720. So we are going to cut 2 circles at the same time, okay? The exact way we folded for the 720 while cutting 2 circles at the same time is the way you are going to fold this. So a 1080 degrees circle skirt is 360 into 3. So we are going to be cutting 3 circles, but you're going to cut 2 circles first and then cut 1 circle, okay? So right here, I am just, you know, cutting the first 2 circles, and make sure to please use your calculation for a 1080 degrees circle skirt, okay? So right now, I'm going ahead to take my 2 inches for my waist round. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And when we are done, you would see that we are going to be having 2 circles here. Then I'm going to use another paper and cut 1 more circle to complete this into 3 circles, okay? So you can see we have 2 circles. So you're going to fold this exactly the way we folded when we wanted to cut the 720 degrees, you know, the 2 circles at the same time, okay? Then we are going to now fold again to cut the remaining circle, all right? To make it 3 360 degrees circles, okay? Now I'm going ahead to, now you're going to fold this one just the normal way you fold when you are cutting a 360 degree circle, because you're just cutting 1 circle, okay? Do you understand? So I just folded it once on one side, and then the opposite side I folded again just once, because we are cutting just 1 circle here now. And then take your length and also take for your waist measurements. And yeah, that's basically it. Go ahead and cut this out. And we have our 3 circles all together. Okay, so this is simply the way you cut for your 1080 degrees circle skirts. So guys, for a 1440 degrees circle skirt, still working with a waist round of 28 and skirt length of 16, whatever it is that you have for your waist round, you are going to divide by 48 and add your zip allowance. So my waist round is 28 divided by 48, I have 0.5, plus 1 inch for my zip allowance, I have 1.5. And then for how long my fabric should be after folding, I'm going to add this 1.5 to my skirt length, which is 16, and I have 17.5. For my waist length, I have 1.5, and my fabric length, I have 17.5. Now, guys, I'm going to be also using a paper to illustrate this, okay? So we're going to be folding this 3 times. I've gone ahead to fold for the first time. Can you see? I just did the first folding, and then we're going to go ahead and fold again. This is the second folding. Okay, now a 1440 degree circle skirt is 360 into 4. So we're going to be cutting 4 circles at the same time. Okay, now we're going to head to fold this again. This is the second folding, and then you're going to fold this again. This is the third folding. Can you see? We folded for the first time 1, the second time 2, and then the third one again 3. So you are going to be folding this 3 times, and then the next folding is just to the opposite side to complete it into 4. So can you see what we have? That's how you fold for your 1440 degrees circle skirt, okay? When we are done with this, you would see that we have 4 circles at the same time, okay? Now I'm just going ahead to take the length that I have there, and I'm taking 1.5 that I have for my waist. So you will notice that the higher the circles, the lower the length you have to take for your waist, okay? Because the circles are more, so the waist needs to be smaller so that when you join everything together, it comes back to your normal waist round. Hope you understand. Okay, guys, so hope you get the idea on how to cut your 4 circles at once, okay? This may not always work all the time if you are maybe cutting a very long skirt or a very long gown, but yeah, hope you've learned something from this today. So guys, just note that for a 90-degree circle skirt, you divide your waist round by 1.5, and as it goes up all the way to 1440, these values here also goes up as well. You double it that way. You can see you double 1.5 to get 3, you double 3 to get 6, double 6 to get 12, and it goes all the way up. And this is constant for all sizes. It's constant for all waist round sizes. I hope you understand. So yeah, hope you've learned something today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.